straight out, get go. You can also talk to me in game very easily. So if I just do world chat and say hello, all you need to do is click on my name and basically say hello back. So hi world, hey world is what I'm going to type now. So you should see in the world chat you've got Lord Noxy sort of appearing up, and all you need to do is reply, and then I can then respond. Oh, 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 oh. Careful. Whoever that player is, getting themselves into a little bit of hot water. Oh, of course, if you are in Loran village as well, if you just leave the village, you'll probably see the portal. No, no, no. No, no. No, no. Right. How's she doing? She's still level 10. It's okay, let's keep going. I'm gonna do that. As like to kill everything. Okay. Oh, I just got a message about somebody's in the game. Who is it? Loki Blood. I will try to find you, Loki. Unfortunately, it's very difficult when you're in a portal to find people outside a set portal. No, that's what I do. I'll add you as a friend. Loki Blood. So you should see a pop-up in a minute saying, "No, player does not exist," according to this. For the player who mentioned that they were looking for me, if you could just let me know what your character name is, and I will invite you to join in, so we can do some more of this kind of stuff. So when you logged on, you actually had two client choices, one being EU and one being US. Now, because of the location and because of trying to make sure the stream is as good as possible, I'm using the EU server because of the fact that it means that my stream is as good as possible because I've got the best connectivity as I can. That doesn't necessarily mean that I prefer the EU over the US. Far from it. We've okay. No, I was going to say we just had a pet just wander up, but no, that was actually the player. So it's still level 10. Oh, that's interesting. I'd have thought they'd leveled up by now easily. So this gives you some real insight into how the game works and what the kind of expectations you would have being a player in this game. Right. Here we go. So I'm just going to run around for a second and collect the enemies together. Oh, hope they're attacking her. That's my pet. Good, good, good. My pet's holding the anger. This is where you can. This is where we just gun down as many as we can. Right, almost done. So I'm going to do that again. So I'm just going to go around and collect enemies. And what will happen is my pet will keep hold of a few of them. There we go. What did I say? No, they ran back to their Dole. Right, we have... How are we now? We're still level 10. Okay, so we're going to keep going until we've boosted them up a few more. Oh, I didn't even realise that was a monster then. That actually made me jump. I was just walking around and just the scenery starts shaking. What? Damn that scenery. So you've got me over here fighting these guys and my pet over there fighting those guys. So the whirlwind attack, which I'm currently doing at the moment, is a very local area effect attack. It's rather powerful, but only it's got a very limited range of attack. So you have to make sure you're nice and close to players, to the enemies before you make use of them. Right. Okay. So we're now halfway through the stream for the bonus EXP. Now, she leveled. There we go. Just as I came to that conclusion as well. Okay, so we're running low on time, but then this is a high level battle, so it may take me a little while to do it by myself, but you get a gist of how this all kind of works. Oh, collecting stuff. That's cool. Right, so I'm now heading up the stairs. So at the top of these stairs, there's one more batch of enemies, and then there's the elites. So I'm going to try and clear these guys out as quickly as I can, so then I go after the elites are who I'm after, really. They're the ones that are going to do or have or give the most amount of experience points. So checking the conversation going on in the moment, basically one of the players asked if the game is played to win. To answer that question, you can buy only gems which increase your weapons sort of powers, but you can't buy the best weapon in the game. You can't buy the best armor in the game. You actually have to go out of your way and craft it, or you have to have it drop. So as far as your character goes, unless you actually put the time in and work hard, you really don't get any real benefit from the shop, and I'll prove that to you. So you have effect items, which are like healing and MP. You have EXP. You have convenience ones, which are like the portals and travel scrolls and stuff like that, but nothing like weapon-wise. Magic box, gems, scrolls that help boost you a bit, but they're not permanent. Gems that improve, but they only go in armor that you've already got. Then you've got pets, which is one of the pets that I'm currently using. It's that kind of thing. And then you've got mounts, which is one of the things I was flying earlier. Of course, I must apologise. I've just been chatting away, and I've negated to check the numbers. I did say I was going to, and I just allowed myself to forget there for a moment. So I'm going to do that now. So I'm going to put this onto auto train. You may find it will be a bit laggy. That's because when I click off screen, it goes a bit laggy. So apologies in advance. So let's do a refresh the numbers. So we're currently on 7 viewers still on Twitch. On YouTube, we are on 1 view still. And on Hitbox, we are on 1. So we are 1 for all of them. Yes, excellent. Oh, we've also got a mention. Thank you very much for the mention. So let's retweet the mention. That's awesome. That's exactly what I was hoping would happen, and I'm just going to retweet that. And I'm going to sort of favour that as well. That's awesome. Thank you so much. for the. Okay. So I've did the auto train. So my character was basically running around killing without my assistance. Oh, we're in our last 10 seconds. There's no real point in going after that last monster. I'm not gonna beat it in under 10 seconds. For the. Oh, I've just got some feedback. Okay. Oh, my apologies. Hold on. There we go. Stop that. That was really off-putting. I was like, oh my god. I can hear my own voice. Stop that now. Right. So that's essentially how the boost works. So I'm gonna allow the player to go and do what she wishes. So I'm just gonna modify, leave. There we go. I hope that was helpful. Okay, I'm just going to be cheeky and invite them to the guild. Might as well. Okay, so I have a stream guild, which I'm going to be managing as well as the streams as well, which is the Hidden Army. We're not the best in the game, but we are a strong team of 2 people at the moment. Only because that's the only 2 that's logged in. Okay, so we're now coming up to the 40-minute mark. We're still on 7. Oh, I really would have liked to have done the 200%, but then, of course, there's nothing to say that we won't run this again next month, and maybe do it month on month. And then obviously, as we get more people viewing and watching the streams, the higher the boosts could potentially go. So if you're a fan or if you are liking the stream, please give us a bit of a follow. If you do that, you'll get a fancy animation saying thank you for joining, and you'll be initiated into the Hidden Army as far as like socially is concerned. Of course, if you join the game and join the Hidden Army, by all means, you'd also be. We have a Hidden Army there. We have a Hidden Army on both the EU and US servers, so do not hesitate to join the Hidden Army, whichever form that is. Okay, so we have a totem here which improves EXP for those in your guild in this vicinity. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to go into this and I'm going to claim it. So you can do this too. So if you were to join the game and you were to find one of these these totems, you can challenge it. It costs you silver initially, and then as the difficulty increases, so does the cost. But I would strongly suggest that you don't make it any more expensive than the local area that the totems are in, because then at least other players have a chance to capture and take over. So now the Hidden Army owns this EXP totem, so now they're going to get an additional EXP boost just for being in the game in the Hidden Army within this area. So basically, the more people that come into the game and join the Hidden Army, so by pressing the G, checking the guild list, finding the Hidden Army and press apply to guild, the more that I can do to help you, even if I'm not playing the game, because of the totem boosts and other boosts that we can do for being part of the guild. So I'm going to do another instance, I think, but I'm going to do one maybe somewhere else. So I'm going to hitch a ride on my mount. So this is something you can buy in the shop, but again, as I mentioned before, it doesn't really do anything other than give you a buff, which, let's be honest, isn't necessarily going to make you the best player in the game. So I'm going to go back to Savath now. So hopefully we're going to have some players waiting to do the gear drop one. So I'm going to position it outside of Savant's, and I'm going to drop it on just the other side of the bridge I showed you earlier. For those who may have just joined, welcome. This is an hour-long boost special. Oh, okay, I forgot I could do that to them.